Awesome. Hey, thanks everybody for joining us today. I'm Curtis Howe with Smart Social.
I'm John Lee.
John Lee as well. So thanks for joining us. So today on Smart TV, what we want to talk about is Pokemon Go. We want to talk about some of the ways that a business can capitalize on Pokemon Go and use it for your own business. So any questions you have, feedback on using Pokemon Go for your business, please let us know. And any ways that you've seen businesses using it, tell us in the feed. Please let us know. Hashtag SmartTV, SMRT TV is our hashtag as well. So please follow along with us, and we want to turn this into a good conversation about using Pokemon Go for a company. How can that be useful for a business? So to begin, as we talk about this, one thing I wanted to cover is there was a post that went out by Vox. I believe it was this morning, in fact, earlier today, that talked about one question. Go ahead and ask your question. If you have a question, go ahead and ask it. While you're typing that in, I'll talk about this interesting chart that came out from Vox. Was that more than 40% of the, what do you know about LockRF? I'm not sure. I don't think I know anything about LockRF. I'm not quite sure what that is. But here's what's interesting is from the age of 25 and up represents 40% of the people that have downloaded Pokemon Go. So that's huge. I mean, about 60% of them are 18 to 24-year-olds that have downloaded it. But from 25 and up is still 40% of the market. Most of them are 25 to 34, and then it really drops off after that. But what's amazing about that is that means there's a really good demographic of consumers that businesses would love to have come into their store to do business with them. So that's a really good thing to realize, that this isn't just a bunch of 12 and 13, 14-year-old kids running around playing Pokemon Go. There's a ton of adults that are playing Pokemon Go. There's millennials, there's even Generation Xers that are doing it, and so forth. And so if you're a business and you want to attract those kinds of people in, then Pokemon Go is going to be a great way to get them to come in and see you as well. So if you are a business and you are using it, let us know how you're using it. If you're not a business, or if you've seen other businesses use it, please let us know. Mention it in the chat sections for Facebook and for Periscope and Twitter, and we'd love to hear some of those ideas from you as well. So we're going to cover a few things to talk about that today. One is a big thing that Pokemon Go can do for business is to attract foot traffic. You can get a lot of people into your store. If you have a physical location for your business, foot traffic is huge, so you want to get a lot more in there. Lure modules at businesses sometimes. Yes,
definitely.
That is a great way to get foot traffic in. I know right around us, there's, I just checked before we went live, there's 4 lures being deployed right now, just we're in downtown Ogden, Utah. And there's 4 lures that are active right now. So for those of you who haven't been a part of the Pokemon Go app yet, a lure is a little device. It costs 99 cents, if I remember right. It's for 99 cents for 100 credits. 100 credits will buy you a lure. So basically for $1, you can buy this lure. It's a little device inside the app, in the game, that when you buy it and then activate it, it will draw the Pokemon to your store. You'll have more Pokemon appearing near your store for the next 30 minutes, basically. And people can see this on the map. When you look at the map, it will actually show that as well. Sponsor Pokemon stops? Yes. In fact, we're going to talk more about that as we go along today, so stick around for that. That's great.
Great comments.
Sponsored stops. Yes, thanks for your comments. We love it. But yeah, so a lure will attract Pokemon in, and people can see this on the map. So if you look on the map, if you haven't downloaded the game, let's go back, just take a step back a little bit. If you haven't downloaded the game, which you should, you haven't downloaded it, have you?
I haven't yet.
You should go get your phone and download it. It's really fun. It's market research, so you got to go get it. When you download it, it shows your little character on a map of the area. So if you think of like Google Maps from a street view perspective without the buildings, basically, it's just a flat map with kind of an outline of where the buildings are located throughout the map. So you can see a long distance off on this map. You can see probably 6 or 7 blocks, basically, because there's nothing in it to obstruct your view. And so as you look, you can see where these lures are being deployed within blocks of you. You can see them. Most of the lures that are being used around us right now are 3 to 4 blocks away. And if I jump on the app and start looking around, I can see them.
And you can easily walk to them.
Yeah, exactly. They're within walking distance of me. But it's nice because if I'm hungry and I'm going, hey, I want to play some Pokemon Go. Hey, look, there's some lures around me, and I know that's a restaurant over there. Let's go over there. I can be attracted from blocks away because of it.
Yeah.
So that's a fun thing, to use those lures to get people in. There's an article, in fact, of a pizza place in Queens that spent $10 to buy a bunch of lures. And I don't know if they used them like in succession or over a course of a couple weeks they used them or what, but they spent $10 increasing the number, like 70% increase in foot traffic.
That's awesome.
Which is huge.
Like, think about what that could do for your business.
Yeah, they're seeing your business, they know where you're located, and hopefully they're buying stuff from you too. The article didn't report revenue change for them, like how much revenue it brought in.
Yeah.
But a 75%, if you're relying on foot traffic for your business, 75% increase is awesome. So lures is a great way to do it.
I think it's cool that the demographics shows not only kids are playing it, but their parents too.
Yes.
So for more family-friendly businesses, this is a great opportunity to not only connect with like families because they're playing it with their kids, but like I think of bowling alleys and like family fun centers and stuff like that is a huge opportunity.
Absolutely.
Because your demographic is doubled.
So huge. No, I totally agree. Absolutely. Another one is, so what did we talk about? So talk about the Pokemon in your area. Let's talk dollars. So that's what's nice about the Pokemon Go stuff. I mean, for $1, you can attract people to your business for 30 minutes. That's really cheap advertising. So that's a fun way to do it. But other ways you can do that as well is if you put the app on your phone and walk around and see what Pokemon show up in your area, you can talk about that on your social media sites. You can share things out. Hey guys, here's some of the rare ones that are in our neighborhood. Come down this area and check it out. Use a Pokemon Go hashtag, or if there's other local hashtags, use them too. And you can get in that. You can attract more people that way as well by helping them find these rare Pokemon that could be in the neighborhood or in the area where your business is located.
There are also Pokemon accessories such as Pokeballs and certain life powers and things like that you can also get. So not only is the Pokemon important, but the accessories that go on with
stuff
Pokemon
that goes with them.
too.
Exactly.
Come get your free Pokeballs. That's going to help them catch them all.
Well, and if you can apply to become a stop or a gym as well, which is where people will. If a Pokemon stop is a place where people will go to get more supplies, like the Pokeballs and things. And Niantic, the company, has a way on their website. You can go in and register yourself and apply to be a Pokemon stop. And if you go do that, then it'll show up on the map. You're a stop, and you'll get people coming over to power up their stuff, basically. And a gym. If you want to become a gym, I hear they're harder to do because there's a lot more activity that happens and people stick around for longer. But you can become a gym where then you can actually host those things. So go get yourself registered on the website too to get your locations on there. Another one is offer power for players. If you have a place where people can come in and sit down, or plugs that they can use to get power for their phones. People are always going to need more power for their phones as they're walking around using them so much. So consider offering free power to people to lure them in. Or free Wi-Fi. Hey, we have Wi-Fi in our location. If you're trying to catch some Pokemon in the area, come by and use our Wi-Fi to look around and see what's in this area as well. So that'll attract, I think we get a little bit more of a younger demographic on that one, the people that have just an iPod Touch, or they don't have the 3G networks or things like that, or the cellular, the free Wi-Fi will attract those ones in.
Yeah, maybe I'm texting my friends and tweeting about it and playing Pokemon Go. That's going to kill my battery.
Yep.
So I'm going to need a place to come and get a refreshing drink and charge up my phone.
Exactly.
So that's a great opportunity.
So those are all fun ways to bring things in. Meetups. We didn't talk about meetups. Talk about meetups a little bit.
So I think meetups are a great idea. I saw one come across my Facebook newsfeed the other day for a Pokemon Go singles meetup. And I thought, how cool is that a business is opening up their doors during business hours. It could even be after business hours. If depends on your business, but just offering up a place for people to come who both love playing Pokemon Go, give them a space to do it and meet people, purchase your whatever you have. And I think what a cool idea. You make an event for it and you promote it and say, come here at this time and meet other Pokemon Go players. Or you can have a meetup that is specifically for discounts. Say if you come at this certain time and catch this many Pokemon, we'll give you a free cookie, or just incentivize it in a creative way to have people come at a certain time and make an event of it, make it a party.
And maybe even meetups around the teams, because there's red, yellow, blue teams that you have to, once you, I think it's level 5, I think you have to get to, and then it allow you have to join a team in Pokemon. There's three general teams. You could do like, hey guys, on this Tuesday we're going to do a yellow team meetup. So if you're on yellow team, come out, come hang out at our place and talk Pokemon or whatever. Or next Saturday is the red team meetup or something.
Another great thing that a business can do, if you are a product or even services too could work, but all the Pokemon are so unique and they're such different, strange, cool characters that have to do with like fire, water, earth Pokemon. Create a product based around a Pokemon. So for example, you were talking earlier about like a special cookie that looked like a Pokeball. So for a bakery, have a cookie that is made like a Pokeball looks, and ask people to come in and say, hey, we got Pokeballs in our location and we have these Pokeball cookies that are really delicious.
I thought there's a bakery that was tweeting about that they made cookies that are decorated like a Pokeball, and they have some different symbols on them and stuff for the Pokemon, I guess. So there's they've made a bunch of stuff like that. Hey, come get your Pokeballs, that'd be fun. One company, a restaurant I heard of, they had a very popular drink, and so they renamed it after a Pokemon character. And so now that there's a drink that goes along with that. So that's really cool that you can do that as well. So they had special stuff like that.
I think even for service-based, it would be cool too. Like I was thinking of maybe like a tire company or like a Jiffy Lube type of business. Say, I know you guys are driving around looking for these Pokemon. Who is keeping up with their cars? Are we getting more red team? Are we getting more blue team? Kind of host a competition to be like, who are going to be the best
offer
on the
an
road?
Incentive. If you come show us you're playing Pokemon, and we'll give you a discount on an oil change or something. To so your car is maintained so you can get around better, or
there's so many.
If you
cool
sell
ways.
mopeds, you should totally do it. If you sell like mopeds or motorcycles, totally give them incentives. That would be a great thing to do. I think with that too is look at offering incentives to people. If you play Pokemon, show us and we'll give you a discount on our services or our products or whatever. I think you can just encourage people to come in, just like you would give a seniors discount or other things. Give a discount for people who play the game, just to get them to come in and see you and come to your business. Would be really good. So another part of it, let's talk about being a part of the conversation, because this is a massive conversation. I mean, there is no app that's been downloaded this fast and have this many players this fast in ever. Okay, and so
we see it everywhere. Every time you log on, it's something about Pokemon Go is on
yes,
your
and the hashtag Pokemon Go is huge. There's tons of conversation happening around that. Be involved in those conversations. So how can a business be seen in that conversation and use that conversation to attract people as well? One is to talk about the Pokemon in your area. I think is a great way to be seen is mention them. Put up the app, show them, when the Pokemon show up, tap on them so it goes in like you're going to try to capture them. Do a screenshot of it and have it there so that you can tell people here's a Pokemon in our area is a great way to do it. I think kind of a sneaky way to do it is if you have employees that are playing it. Hopefully they're not playing it while working, that they're actually working and playing it on their own time. But if they are, why not have something with your logo printed on it, like a koozie for your soft drink or something that is an object that you can have in front of you. So because the Pokemon app uses augmented reality, so when you go to catch a Pokemon, it turns on your camera, so it shows what's in front of you, and then it superimposes the picture of the Pokemon on it.
Yep.
And so it's, people always talk about, oh, look, this Pokemon was right next to you and you didn't even see it, or it's sitting on your head, or whatever. So
I'm sure you've seen some people online just posing with it like, hey, I'm with the Pokemon.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I have seen a few of those screenshots. So why not put your business logo inside that picture?
Yeah.
Get
a
something
selfie with your business T-shirt and the Pokemon and be like,
yeah. Have a couple of your employees with their logo on their shirts or something stand there so you can take a picture of it. Have it in the background, and offer a contest to people. Say, hey, look, we have a whole bunch of these, whatever they are that you have. Whether they're koozies or stress balls or whatever. All the swag that a business can have their name printed on. Why not offer all that stuff for free to people and say, hey, if you add this to the picture you take when you do a screenshot of your Pokemon, we will give you an extra discount or something like that. So let's see. Oh, nope, no comment.
Don't be afraid to ask your customers questions using the Pokemon Go hashtag and see, what kind of Pokemon have you guys caught here at our store? And use that hashtag.
And
comment
encourage
back
it.
to them.
Use your own hashtags to connect to other conversations you've had as well for your tips and marketing things.
A great example I saw of that was for one of the meetups, and it was like a cookie house is what the business was called. So they used Pokemon Go hashtag in addition to Poke House for their own meetup Pokemon Go hashtag. So it was like a little mashup hashtag. So the people who were talking about going to the Pokemon Go meetup were using the Poke House hashtag.
Poke House hashtag too.
So that's a great
example. Create your own conversations with hashtags. I think that's a great way to do it. There's a lot of fun things to be in that conversation. Anything you can drive with user-generated content is awesome. Encourage people to come to your store to take pictures of the, snap pictures of capturing the Pokemon in your store. So there's the background of your store in there. Even geotag it to your location. All those kind of things are really fun to get more people involved interacting with you, your business, basically using Pokemon Go. Fun articles. We have a client that's a veterinarian, and so we're looking at some fun articles of the proper care of your Pokemon, how to take care of them, how to do, what are
What's
things
it going to take for them to get involved,
yeah, exactly. How do you involve them? What do you need to do to take care of them and stuff? So there's some fun ways you can play with that. Create a fun article for a company like that, or other ones. Was it an eye doctor one that you saw?
Yeah, the eye doctor said, if your Pokemon seem blurry, come in and we'll have a Pikachu. Very punny.
Kind of, yeah, exactly. A little play on words, but it's funny, and it gets people to think about it.
Yeah.
And so
they're like, what? I actually have been looking at my phone and my eyes have been tired. I maybe should go in and see this optometrist.
Exactly. So, and use the Pokemon Go hashtag to make sure everybody else sees it too.
Yeah. So it goes viral. If you have a clever pun for your business, it could be meme.
Totally cheesy, but it works.
Yeah. I think that's a great opportunity. I think the more creative you can be with implementing your slogan into the Pokemon slogan, doing those mashups and just being creative. Someone who ran a clothing store on some articles we were looking at said, you got to catch them all in style. So that was a good opportunity to advertise their clothes. So
what are the places that you have all seen, as we're broadcasting this live right now, what are the places that you have seen as well that have used Pokemon Go in their business? What are other examples? I know one that we want to make sure we get to before we end today is GameStop. Yeah, they better be doing it, absolutely. That makes total sense for their demographic as well. So, and you brought up a really good point as well about sponsored stops and things like that Pokemon is going to be doing as well. So their TechCrunch put out an article last week. There was a report, an interview done by the CEO of Niantic and for the Financial Times, I believe is what it was, and so they talked about promoting ads on the Pokemon Go app. So what happens is basically probably something similar to Waze. If anybody's ever used Waze for directions, you can put ads and sponsorships on the Waze map. So as people are using it to drive around, you can get coupons and things from there. It's probably, my guess is something similar to that is what they're going to do. They haven't released a lot of details, But what's coming is the ability for a business to pay Niantic to be featured on Pokemon Go's map. So when people are walking around, because there's literally nothing on this map as far as height. It's blank. It's just a flat map, and so you can see for blocks. So if you can have your logo appear, this is our store, and have something there they can click on, and it pulls up, and there's more advertising they can get, or like redeem a coupon, so it pulls something up on their screen. So they just have to walk in and show their screen that they've opened up the app and they have the map there. And then there's some way that they're charging for that, like a cost per visit or something that they're probably going to do. But to be able to do that is awesome. So this is amazing. And for anybody who's been involved in social media for a while, might remember Foursquare. It's a really cool location-based social network. It's still around a little bit with their Swarm app, but it's nowhere near as cool as it used to be. And they used to do the check-ins where you could check in at locations and get free stuff. So cool. I wish they'd bring that back. But see, Pokemon Go has the potential of doing that. So here's the thing to think about for a business is augmented reality is not going away. It's going to get bigger. There's going to be more games that come out that use augmented reality. Maybe they don't use a map as much, but we're going to see more of this. This is a big trend with virtual reality and augmented reality as well.
Definitely. So
for a business, you want to think about how can we jump on this bandwagon? How can we use this? Okay, if you want to get an example, go watch Minority Report. I mean, they had they have those little cameras that read your retinas as you walk through the mall, and then they would focus visual and sound to you to target you with advertising as you walk down the passageways in the mall. And so that can be done today, but it's through, you just send it to the mobile phone, and then it tags them out from there. And if you're using iBeacon technology, or just beacons, period, not just Apple's system, but beacons and digital coupons and stuff, you can attract people in, and then that beacon can interact with people. So if you have a mobile app for your business as well, you can really do a lot of integration, maybe even integrate some QR codes with people to say, hey, if you're here doing Pokemon, scan this QR code to get a coupon. Because if you attract them, then you can do more interacting with signage and other things around your business as well to get more business coming in. So stay tuned as we're going to keep following the news on this for marketing. So we'll let you guys know the ins and outs of what Niantic does as far as helping you to do the sponsored places on there and advertising. So such an opportunity, folks. If you as a business aren't doing anything with this, especially if you have a location, then you're completely missing out. If you do not have a location for your business, still be involved in the conversation. Your employees are probably playing it honestly anyways. I dare say that you have at least one employee that's playing it during their work hours. So if they're going to be playing it, why not use that as an opportunity for extra marketing? Help them to spread the word about your business. Help them talk about your business on there as well. Sharing that information out on their social sites as they do it. I don't mean encouraging all your employees to play that game while they're working, but utilize that,
Get creative. I mean, it's here to stay.
Yeah.
So you might as well implement it the best way you know how.
And if you have lots of objects around, like you've got trees in front of your business or things like that, maybe have some fun with it and put up a sign, attention Pokemon players, there is a tree here, or things like that, or whatever. Just, have your logo on it. There's a lot of fun things you can do to play with this. So I know there's more games coming out that are going to be doing this. This is such a hot trend. There's got to be more games that are going to definitely come out to talk about how to use not just like Pokemon Go, but even augmented reality. That's a good trend to pay attention to, because how can you encourage them to come to your business? There's been several apps that do augmented reality in the past that I've used. I used one to find gas. I used to have this app that you turn on the app and it finds your location. Then everywhere you turn your phone, it will overlay data. And so I could turn this way and go, oh look, there are 5 gas stations at these distances, and here's their prices.
Nice.
And it would show it. And then if I turn this way, oh look, there's a movie theater over there.
Yeah.
And so it had these little signs that appear above your business, and I could see them, and it was really cool.
Yeah.
So
that's really important to be able to have your business seen in all ways you can be seen.
Yeah.
You're going to have a sign in front of your store. You're going to have a presence on social media. That's kind of your sign online. then you're going to want to have a sign inside of the augmented reality.
In the digital space,
in
exactly.
the digital space. So be seen as much as you can for your business.
Exactly.
Whether it be physical, digital, software, your apps,
Have
website.
have it all there. It's going to be great. It's going to make a big difference for your business.
Yeah.
So there's some fun marketing tips. If you guys have any other questions about how you can use Pokemon Go for your marketing, reach out to us. Hashtag SMRTV would be a great way to do that, or just come to our social sites and talk to us more there. And if you have other things that you think of would be great for business to do for that, or how other businesses have used it, please let us know. Come talk to us on social. We'd love to hear you and continue this conversation more on our social media sites as well. So thanks for joining in, everybody. We really appreciate it. And next week we have some more fun stuff coming up that we're going to be talking about as well for business. So stay tuned for those as well. Thanks for being with us today, guys.